This is how I use Gamma AI to create my slides. This is the home screen that I see. So I click on this option here that says create new. There are these other options, but I haven't used them before. But for now, here is where I have what I use. And I come to pasting text because I want to copy a text from another place to paste in here. I click on this and then it opens this platform, this screen for me to paste text. When I paste, I copy my text, all of it, Control C. Then I go to Gamma and then I paste my text in here. It shows all the text I have, all the text I've copied in here. And so I can decide, I can also still change what I want to do. But what I want to do here is create presentation. And I can set the default, the default, the format that I want it in. Um, so we have default, traditional, and tall. Basically, this is just talking about the orientation of each page, each slide, how long or wide it should be. And another word for it would be aspect ratio. And then I click on continue. I will see there are other options. You can create a web page, a document, or social media posts. Well, I'm just going to create a, a slide here and then I click on continue. Now it brings me to this page where I can begin to customize things. I can use this generate option here to tell the AI to maybe expand or paraphrase the text I have here. So this arriving at the hospital I have here will no longer be arriving at the hospital. It will change to something else, something that they would come up with. And I can also uh, tell it to do that in detailed form or medium or still remain brief. And yes, I can also tell it how who I'm writing for so that it knows what kind of images to generate and things like that. Basically, just building the scope, the tone. Yeah, if I want it to be friendly and all of that, I come to input that on here. The language, this most times English just does it for me. I don't see English for Australia or English UK just works. Now, for images, you can select where you want it to download or generate images from, and it has loads of options. When you click on the images option, the drop down, it, it leads you to a place where you can click on another drop down, and then you select. If you say automatic, it basically just goes through the internet and look for whatever is best for what you're working on. But if you are specific enough, these AI images, this is you can say AI images basically. So and I mean it just does strictly AI generated images. But if you say stock photos, there are some platforms that it works with basically some free stock photo platforms, and we'll see that here. Now I've selected AI images, so it brings the AI options that it generates with. This is Google's Imaging 3 Fast is Google's Luma Photo Flash, Luma, and somewhere around here you will see Leonardo, Open AIs, and the rest. But for the most part, I'm okay with this um, Imaging 3 Fast. Now you can describe some more, prompt it some more to tell you the kind of images you want it to create and the format. This just explains we already passed that stage. And then, but I mean, it gives you the option to change it again if you want to change it from presentation to web page. But I'm sticking to presentation here. And then the um, aspect ratio again, I'm sticking to the default. Now, forgot to mention, I am going to, so there are other options here. This is condensed. We had generate where it just sort of reviews your document and then paraphrases it and does some other things. Condense is basically similar to generate, but it's sort of it's not as detailed as the generate option, so maybe less of generate. Then preserve just keeps it locked in on what you have provided. I have provided this text. I don't want it changed. I want it to give it back to me as it is. Arriving at the hospital, review your candidate allocation letter before leaving home, and everything I have here, just give it to me the way I gave it to you, but enhance it. Don't enhance the text. Basically, that's what it means. It's not enhancing the text. The text is just going to add images, and it's just going to add images and the the slide structures and all those other things, icons where necessary. Then you can select the image source as well and give it some more prompts. Here, additional instructions. I come here to tell it to keep the image style to be. I'm just going to type it now. Yeah, I know that they don't usually wear white. Then it tells me the number of cards that this is. These cards represent each slide. So one card is one slide. Now there are 8 over here. So 8 slides. You can add if you want. If you still have some more text to add, you can add a card. But I won't be doing that. I click here to delete a card. If I want to change, remove anything here, I just come over here and it brings the delete icon up. I click to delete, and I can still go through maybe to edit my text. I stick to this card by card rather than freeform. Everything just flows. See where they put their own breaks. I like it this way, so this works for me. This is one card, another card. I actually haven't tried this, but I'm suspecting it would be that where it breaks here would be maybe one card. Yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, so this is where it puts to break. But yeah, I mean, I like the way it just arranges things here for me. My I get to see it, visualize it proper before I decide to continue. It has some tips here basically on how this whole thing works, which I mean, I feel like they are very helpful. Now when I click on continue, it brings me to a place where I can now select the templates that I want to use for my slides. Now over here is a window that shows a preview window. Basically shows what your slide will look like when you click on any of these templates. So if I come to, let's start from the top. Let's say I click on this first one, Pearl. It changes, it updates to show me what it looks like. If I click on Nebulae, this is what I get, and it changes real fast, and on and on. I've been using the let me look for it. It's called Breeze. I've been using Breeze lately. I kind of like the design. They have a lot of designs, right? You can still customize things further. It's not like you're creating design from scratch, but it does an amazing job. You can filter with all of these things over here, filter your card to help with your selection. But yeah, I'm good with this. I'm going to click on generate now and just watch it do its thing. Now while it's generating, I'm just going to wait wait for it to finish. It started generating. Sometimes I go do other things. I don't really have to sit and watch this process, but I can't leave this page. Yeah, so just waiting for it to finish. 6, 7, and 8. So this is how it works. You just sit and watch a lot of time, generates images, arranges them, hierarchy, and all of that. Things that you would see in graphic design. Now, some things I can do further. One of the things I like to do is first remove this. This, I don't need it in my slide because I'm using it in a video. And I don't think people really use their name in the slide as much. So it goes. And then I can come here. When I hover my mouse over here, it shows me what options are these. This one is, they say edit with AI. It has a lot of other options. You can improve the writing, fix grammar, make longer. Say you want to expand on what you have here now, for instance. Do all of that. Now, um, yeah, you can replace this image here. This particular image I have here, if I don't like it, I click on add an image. It's just going to try generating another image. Yeah, you see it loading here. Now, sometimes it doesn't do what you want it to do. It just basically made the image bigger and added another image. It's not what I want. So I'm just going to go back to the original. Then there's another option for images here as well. Replace images. Let's see what it does. That's changed the image for me. I can see the original and compare to see if it's what I like. If it's what I like, I uh, accept the change. Whichever it is, I just accept. Clinical exam guidelines. I think I like this more because I know that I would see other styles like what they just gave me, so I accept this and I move. Now I can change the orientation, the arrangement of the text and the pictures on this particular slide or on any slide. It, it doesn't allow for you to just automatically change everything. You have to do it page by page, slide by slide, card by card. So this particular card, this is what it's on right now. Image on the left, text on the right. But I want the image on the right, text on the left, because I have other things I want to do on my video. So this is the orientation that works for me. I arrange it like this. I can also, there are other options. Basically, there are other things you can do over here. Now clicking through these things, you can change the color of the card. The card color here is the background. You can change the color if you want. If you want it black, and then it basically just alternates the color of the text as well for you. But we stick to white. I'm working with white for the most part. Now full bleed card basically changes, makes the orientation of the card fuller, wider. Card width, you can set, you can adjust all of that. Change it to medium or large. Medium or large. Large works for me. And you can add a background. That's what they mean by backdrop. I'm cool with what I have. No need. Card headers and footers. We already have them. No need to edit anything. So that's it. And I come here. If I don't like the way they have arranged this thing, I click on card styling. And on card styling, I can just do this, select which one I like. However, I want the image is arranged. I like this, but so I like the images by the right, by the way. So, and sometimes I would want the image to be on top as it is here. But this works for me. So these are the things that you can do with Gamma AI. There are tools over here. The cards are on the left side of the screen, so you can easily go to a card, just like in PowerPoint. Click on it and make edits. Now, when you want to add anything other than what you already have here, you come here. You can search something to add here, or or card template. You can change maybe this particular one, or text. You can add a text, title, something animated. If you are presenting live from this Gamma AI, these animations would work. And you can add images from wherever you want. Jiffy, this is GIFs um, from your gallery. So it goes into your folder and then you bring in an image that you have in your gallery into this and align it the way you want. You can add videos and media from different places, YouTube links. Let's try adding a YouTube link. Let's see what it does. Let's scroll. Yeah, it's not how to search. I think I might have a link to copy. Okay, let me just go copy a link and bring here YouTube. Yeah, come on. Just send a link, copy. Now come back to here. Okay, so they didn't find that. So let me give them something that they will definitely find. Oh, I didn't click on go. Wasted my time. Go. Now it's going to search for it and then it brings it up. Yeah, here we go. All right. So we have our YouTube link here now. So when I'm presenting, for instance, I can easily just play this video. If I have a section I want them to see, I play it. I don't know if it gives the audio as well, but I'm sure it definitely would. Um, you can also embed apps, web pages. Your Instagram page can be embedded there. I mean, it does a lot. Charts and diagrams and all of this. So if there's an icon here that they use that I don't like, I can easily change it by clicking on this, or maybe bring in an icon here, or just design something afresh. There are a lot of things to do here now. Forms and buttons. Yeah, Google Forms. You bring in your Google Form if you're presenting and you just want people to click and all of that. Calendly and all of that. So basically, this is, but for me, what I use it for, I use this to create slides for my videos because I'm making basically educational content. Yeah, so I create the slide and then I bring it into Premiere Pro and I work with it as is. And so this is why I like my images arranged to the to the right and then text to the left so that this video here does not interfere with the text I have. So for instance, in a place like this, if I have this video here, it will be blocking the text. Yeah, so it'd rather be here. That's it. So this is how I use Gamma AI. I know the video is long, but yeah, just bear with me. And yeah, thank you.